weeks ago I sowed these peas in guttering. I've done 3 varieties. I've done Kelvin Wonder, which is an early variety of pea, Alderman, which takes you through in longer season, and also some Blauwschock peas, which are the ones with the nice purple pods. When I started gardening, I was all ornamental gardening orientated rather than vegetables. It's only the last 3 years, I suppose, I've been into the vegetable side of things. So quite often, even when it comes to doing the vegetables, I try and incorporate something there that looks actually quite ornamental as well as what's edible. I can't seem to break away from that habit. So what I wanted to share with you today was, I obviously built this frame up the other day. Now, a lot of people have been saying, that they use different methods and that, and there's loads of methods you could use. Some people use chicken wire, that's a good effective way of doing it. Other people use like a plastic netting you can put over. I'm not as much of a fan of that. But I just use twine on canes. I just tie it up. What I need to do, I will just put some horizontal lines across these with twine as well. Haven't had a chance to do that yet because I've run out of twine, so I'll grab that over the next couple of days. But ultimately I'm going to have three different frames for each variety of pea, with just a little row in between that I can get down as a picking path and to get to the peas once they're podded. So the next bit I'll show you is how you can transplant these peas from the guttering into the ground in just a simple trench that I'll dig out in a minute. Now, what you also got to remember, if you don't know already, but peas don't always need tying in, all right, because they've got these little tendrils. I don't know if you can see them on there. Little tendrils, as the plants grow, they get nice and big, much longer, and they will wrap around the twine, all right? So any horizontal or vertical lines will wrap around and they will literally pull themselves up, okay? So you haven't got to worry about actually tying them to the framework at all. They'll find their own way as long as you've got something there for them to pull themselves up on. Now what you want to do just before you actually plant the peas in, once you've dug your trench, just lay the guttering in the trench just to see if it's roughly the right depth. If you're happy that it is, then obviously we can proceed with the next bit, which is the easy part, and the fun bit, which is planting. So there you have it. All that's left to do now is give them a good soak, and in a couple of weeks we should be starting to pick some peas.